Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to this has to be day number 1. Yes, day number 1, week 6, spring 2025 of our journey together. That's day number 1, week 6, spring 2025 of our journey together. And it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's classes. Let's begin. All right, so let's head up. My name is Mr. Petit. That's right, my name is Mr. Petit. Today is Monday the 10th of February 2025. The subject is, of course, mathematics. And the topic is, we're going to be looking, well, section 1, that is section 1. We're going to be looking at scientific notation. Scientific notation.
I thought we were in math.
Yes, we are in math.
Math is science.
Yeah, math is the queen of all sciences. All right. All right, so some of you are familiar with scientific notation. There may be others who are not familiar. And so we're going to go over this topic. So scientific notation is also known as standard form. So we call scientific notation standard form, right? So this is the way to write very large or very small numbers, in a compact way, right? A very succinct way. So we use scientific notation whenever we're trying to write very large or very big numbers in a compact way, all right? In a short way, basically. So it's basically a short way of writing very big or very small numbers. That's what we mean by scientific notation, okay? So who would use scientific notation? Well, the people who would use scientific notation would be like engineers, scientists, anyone who deals with very big or very small numbers, then they would use scientific notation to write their numbers. And it's a no-brainer to use scientific notation because it really helps to shorten the amount of words or the amount of numbers that you write. So for example, if I have this number, let's say we have this number here, 8, 6, 2, 4, 1, 3, 8, 7, 6. All right, so how do we pronounce this number?
1,800,622.
No, I was actually about to turn on the narrator.
1,862,413,876.
Very good. So it's 862,413,876. So this is a very big number. And instead of writing this big number, or let's say we go to trillions or whatever huge units we use, if we want to write a very big number, we'd use scientific notation instead of writing all these out. Also, we also use scientific notation when we're trying to write a very, very small number. So say, for example, if a small number like 0.000000005, 7, 8, 9. So say we want to write a very small number like this. This is a very small number, right? And who would be dealing with these sort of numbers? Like, scientists and stuff, engineers, when they're trying to figure out, how many people can this elevator actually fit? Or how many atoms can fit into, you know, a certain test tube, or how many cells can fit into a certain thing, we would definitely be dealing with very, 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 very small numbers. Like if I ask you what is the radius of an atom, right? You can't tell me the radius of an atom is 9 centimeters or 5 centimeters or whatever. You would use scientific notation because it's a very, very small amount. And so we use scientific notation whenever we are writing very, very large or very, very small numbers. So it's a nice compact way to express very large or very small numbers. Now there's a formula for scientific notation, right? So there's a formula for scientific notation or standard form. There's a rule, right? And then in order for you to write it properly, in order for you to write numbers in standard form or scientific notation, you have to observe this particular formula. And I'm going to give you the formula right now. And the formula basically just says that you're basically going, this is a good one. Let me use, let's use this one. So let's say we say, this is a good formula to write. So the formula says that you're going to, let me show you all that. So it's gonna say, let me put this on the side. Yeah. Let me put this here. So first of all, the base is always 10. So let me put this here on the side. All right. So the base is always 10. All right, so the formula is C times 10 to the power of n. Now, here's the rule. This is very important. The rule is that C, this number, the same number, can be any number from 1 to 10, but it can't be 10, right? And n must be an integer. And the base you must always use must be base 10, all right? So let me repeat myself. C has to be a number from 1 to 10, right? But not including 10. And n has to be an integer, right? Any integer. And the base has to be 10. This right here is scientific notation. And has any of you ever learned scientific notation before in school? Let me know if you ever learned about it.
Yes, sir.
Never.
No? Never learned of scientific notation?
I have not.
No? No? Anyone else have learned it? Who have learned it before? Who have had an exposure with scientific notation? Besides Alea.
Me.
Who was me? Who said me? Shania, Durante. All right, good. All right, good. So basically, if a number is in scientific notation, it would be according to this like formula, right? That's how you know it's a number in scientific notation or not. It must follow that. You do include 1. So you do include 1 from 1 to 10, right? So C is a number from 1 to 10, but not including 10. So you cannot include 10. Please understand that you cannot include 10 when you're writing this thing in scientific notation. So it's a number. Yes, Travante.
You have to write it.
Yes, write this down. I don't understand why that's a question. You always have to write it down. Write this down, please. So it's going to be a number from 1 to 10, not including 10, right? Okay, so like, and n must be an integer. All right, so C multiplied by C multiplied by 10 to the power of n. C multiplied by 10 to the power of n. The base has to always be 10. All right. And so this is how you know that a number is in scientific notation if it follows a specific like pattern, right? So let's look at some examples, right? And in the example that I give, you're gonna tell me if the numbers that I have are in scientific notation or not. All right. So remember, if it is in scientific notation, it has to look like this. All right. So you're gonna tell me if it's in scientific notation or not. All right. So examples. The first one is, let's say, 8 times 10 to the power of 2. Is this number in scientific notation? Yes or no? Is this number?
Yes, it is.
Yes. No, maybe so.
Yes, it is.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay, let's check, right? So if it's in scientific notation, what must happen? C, which is 8, must be a number between what? 1 and 10. Is 8 between 1 and 10?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
sir.
Good. So that means that this is satisfied. Do we have the multiplication sign? Sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It-
sir.
Is the base 10?
Yes,
The
sir.
base 10. The base is 10. And then 2 is raised to the 2 is an integer, right? So
Yeah.
is this in scientific notation?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Go ahead.
I thought 2 was exponent.
So when it
2 is
says
still an integer.
so when it says it must always be a base of 10,
Uh-huh.
what do you mean by base?
That means that when we say base 10, that means that when we say base 10, that means that 10 must, you know, like base and exponent. So 10 must always be the base. That must always be the, so for example, it can be, like it always have to be something like this, 10 to the power of 3 or 10 to the power of,
So
Four.
basically the whole number with the integer has to be 10.
has to be 10. Yes, it has to be 10.
Thank you.
Yes.
Is 2 an integer or an exponent? Because I confused.
Can someone help him? Is 2 an integer or an exponent?
An integer.
An integer? What y'all think?
Yeah.
Is 2 an
I have-
integer? Is 2 an integer or an exponent?
Both.
It's what?
Both.
Exponent.
Someone is saying it's both. Someone is saying it's an exponent. Someone
Isn't
saying,
it the same thing?
I don't know. All right, put inside the chat what you think it is. Is 2 an integer or an exponent? Put inside the chat what you think. Is 2 an integer or an exponent? Because he is trying to figure out what's happening with the 2 here. Is 2 an integer or an exponent? Put your answer inside the chat for me, please. Is it an integer or exponent? Put your answers inside the chat. Only a few persons answering.
You talking about the 2 above
I
the
talking
10?
about this specific 2 right there. Is it an integer or an exponent? Put the answer inside the chat for me. What you think?
I put mine in the chat.
All right. Put your answer inside the chat for me. Is 2 an integer or an exponent? All right.
Both.
Put your answer inside the
Both.
chat for me. Is 2 an
Mommy,
integer?
in scientific notation, the square.
All right. Laura, you can't ask your mommy for help.
Pardon?
You can't ask
I
your
wasn't
mommy for help.
asking for help.
Yes,
I
he
already
was.
put my hand in the
Yes,
chat.
yes, he was. We heard you. Your mic was all open. All right. What did y'all put? Integer or exponent?
CM.
What did y'all put? Integer or exponent?
Integer.
I put both.
Integer.
I put both.
I put both also.
What y'all put? Integer or exponent?
Integer.
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 Okay, so
both.
put both. Okay, so first of all, what is an integer? Maybe I should have defined integer. An integer is a number that is, it could either be positive or negative, right? And it's a number that's on the number line. So it's a whole number that's on the number line, and that whole number could either be positive or negative. So 0 is an integer, -1 is an integer, -2 is an integer, 1 is an integer, 2 is an integer, 3 is an integer, and so on. So 2 is definitely an integer, right?
Integer.
So it can be an integer, and in this case, 2 is definitely an integer. So is 2 an integer or exponent? The answer is, well, let's see. We know it's an integer, but it's also an exponent because 10 raised to the power of 2 makes it an exponent. So it is both an integer and exponent. Who had both? Some people said both.
Mr. T, to be honest,
I had both in my mind.
the
had both in
integer
the-
was
I read both in the chat.
I have both in the chat.
Both in the
Both.
Yeah, it is an integer and exponent. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. So we have, you're trying to figure out, is it in scientific notation or not? So let's say I have 9 times 10 to the power of 3. Is this in scientific notation? Yes or no? Is this in
Yes,
scientific
sir.
Yes, sir.
notation? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Why you say it's in scientific notation? Why do you say
Because the number on the left is less than 10.
someone there's for some reason there's interference? Okay, let's try it again. Why do we say it's in scientific notation?
Because the number on the left is less than 10
It
and the
wait,
base is
wait, no, that's not true. Just because this is less than 10, that's not why. This has to be
I
what?
also said the base is 10.
No, I'm saying this number. If I say, for example, I use 0, is 0 less than 10?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
sir.
can we use 0?
What is it from 1 to 10?
From 1 to 10. It has to be between, right? So because it's from 1 to 10, it's a number from 1 to 10, then we could use it.
Yes, I see where I verb it
Yeah.
from.
And then we have the multiplication symbol. Is our base 10? Is our base 10?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It
sir.
is. And then it's raised to the power of 3,
Yes,
which is
sir.
an integer and exponent for those of us who need clarity of understanding. All right. So yeah, so this is definitely in scientific notation. So the answer is yes. Okay, let's let me up it up a notch. So let's hopefully you all still are with me. So let's do 2.6 multiplied by 10 to the power of -3. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is this
Yes,
is this in
Yes, sir.
scientific notation?
Yes, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
The integer is
No,
negative.
sir.
No. Who says no? Who says no? Who
Thank you.
says who says no?
No.
No.
I say no.
No. All right. Why do you say no?
Because the exponent.
Say it again.
Exponent isn't an integer.
Say it again. The exponent isn't an integer.
It
Okay.
says -3.
All right. No.
That's
Someone.
an integer. Actually, yes. Can I-
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And makes
Yeah.
me answer.
You gotta be.
That's negative.
Integers include negative numbers.
So integers include negative and positive whole numbers?
That's
Or
not
no?
what I learned.
That's not what you learned. Okay.
Yes. You just say that.
It
You say
does.
positive and negative, so yes.
All right. You sure? How about 2
But
point?
I think the C is wrong. So
You think the C is wrong? My C is 2.6. So does that satisfy? Does it
I
satisfy
think
it?
it's yes.
I mean, it says 1 to 10, but
It says
does it
1 to
include decimals? I don't know.
Yeah. Does it include decimals? That's a good question.
2.6 is still between 1 to 10.
But does it include
sir.
decimals? Does it include
I
decimals?
don't think so.
2.6 is still between this 1 to 10.
Any number.
That it is. That part is correct.
Yes.
It
You
is
think that
the
part
The
is
key
number
correct?
word is any. It's
What's-
any number from 1 to 10.
Ah, the key
Any
word is
number.
what? Any
and 2.6
any
is
what?
still from
Any
1
whole
to 10.
Number.
any whole number? Any what like?
Any number.
It just says any number.
Any
Any
number, so that
It
is
didn't say
yes.
any specific number.
It doesn't say any specific number.
But
Okay.
it still says any number.
But it still says any number. Do you know that there's different types of numbers? Right? We have prime numbers, we have natural numbers, we have real numbers, we have irrational numbers, we have complex numbers, imaginary numbers. There are different types of numbers. So what type of numbers are we talking about? This is actually supposed to say, this chart, supposed to say any real number. Okay. And what that means is any number that you can think of, because I doubt you all learned imaginary numbers yet. So any number that you could think of between 1 and 10 is included. Okay. So can 2.6 work?
Yes, it can.
Yes.
Yes, 2.6 can work. Any real number, any number, it could be 2.6, 5.8, 6.3333, whatever, right? Any number. Can the -3 work? Can the -3 work?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir, because it's an integer.
Yes, the -3 can work because -3 is an integer. Once it's a whole number, it's an integer. So yes, -3 can work. Once it's a whole number, whether it's a positive or negative whole
Petit?
number, it could work. And 0 could work as well. Go ahead.
What is a number that is not an integer?
A number that is not, man, I can't give it. That's my next example. Come on, don't ruin it.
Never mind. Okay.
I gotta use something else. Don't worry about it. I gotta find something else. Okay, let's go ahead and do another one. Let's say we have 3.9 multiplied by 10 to the power of 0. Is this in scientific notation?
No.
No.
Yes, it is.
I will
Yes,
say
sir.
yes.
Wait a minute,
No.
though, but it's one
It sounds like the degree
to
symbol.
No, sir.
Yes, it
numbers
is.
between
Yes.
1 to
Yes.
10.
No,
And
sir.
try and explain why.
No,
See,
sir.
then that's the
No.
degree symbol.
Yeah.
As you say, that's a degree symbol. Let's see. Oh
That
wow.
look like degrees.
He ain't lying.
This could be long. It's a very long class. Can we
Like
go back?
zero.
Can we go back to rounding?
Yes, Mr. Petit, 0 is an integer.
Can we go back to rounding? All right. So
That's 0.
3.9, does that work? Does that work?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Why? Because it's
Yes,
any
sir.
any real number, right?
Sir.
So 3.9 could work. We have the multiplication symbol, so that's good. 10 is the base, right? And is 0 an integer? Is 0 an integer?
Yes, sir. Sir.
Yes.
Zero is an
Yes.
integer.
0 is an, 0 is an
When you
integer.
draw it just now, 0 was in the middle.
Yes. Okay. So it's gonna be yes. Exactly. When I draw, by the way, let me redraw the number line because some people still don't understand what I mean by an integer, right? An integer, if you look at a number line, right? So the integer, you have 0, that's an integer. 1,
It
that's an
separates the
integer.
negative from the positive.
Exactly. 2 is an integer. 3 is an integer, and so on. All the way to positive infinity. And then -1 is an integer. -2 is an integer. -3 is an integer. All the way to what? Negative infinity, right? All that.
Infinity.
And then all the way to positive infinity.
Mr. Petit, the real question is 0 negative or positive?
0 is non-negative
Neither.
and non-positive. Yes.
0 is nothing.
0 is just
Is neutral number.
0
It still counts
is
as an integer.
0 is an yes, it still counts as an integer. Very good. Okay, so far all we have is yes, and that's good. Let's keep it like that. So my next question is going to be number 5. Is this a what do we call it? Is this a scientific notation? Oh no. Let's do Someone mic is on. Let's do 0.3 multiplied by 10 to the power of 2.
No, sir.
Is that in scientific
No,
notation?
sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, why no?
No, sir.
0.3
Yes,
is
sir.
not 1 or above.
Yes, the 0.3 is not what?
Yeah. Oh, never.
Is not a, is
Between
not
1
1
and 10.
or higher.
From 1 to 10.
Yeah, so
Also,
remember that in order for it to be in scientific notation, what must happen? This number must be what?
be above 1.
Needs to be
From
1
1
to 10, but it
One.
cannot be 10.
Very good. It must be between 1 and 10. Must be from 1 to 10, but it can't be 10. All right, so that's the problem right there. So here, this is 0.3 in an happening. We could change this into scientific notation, but this is not currently in scientific notation. This is our first no, unfortunately. Next, number 6. All right, so number 6, we have, let's say we have 7.5 times 10 to the power of
you look on job list?
1/2. Yeah, I saw it. Is
No, I
this
sent it again.
is this in scientific notation?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No.
No one would. Everyone saying no.
An
Is this in
integer
scientific?
cannot be a fraction.
Is this in
No,
scientific
sir.
notation? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Who said yes?
I think it's too, Rosemary.
Okay.
Notation.
Who
Because
think
I
it's-
think you have the half
I
as
think
a,
it's in
as
scientific
a, like
notation.
No, sir. A half can be an integer.
half can be an integer? Says who?
But guess what? Another way
in
to
the
put
power of
A
a half.
fraction can't be an
a
integer.
next way to put half is 0.5.
And that's
So
way to put.
I think it could. I think it's a scientific notation.
You think it's not? Because we could write half as what? 0.5, right?
Yes, sir.
I think it depends on how you write it.
It depends
Yeah,
on
but
how I write it.
0.5 is an integer.
I take that as the power.
You think it's the power? Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Integers are counting numbers though.
Still
A
not
half is
an
not a counting number.
Um,
An integer isn't a fraction, but
isn't it?
1/2 could also mean 0.5. Meaning it could be an integer, but it's not.
So you're thinking that 0.5 is an integer? So wait, we needed to do. Oh boy, this could be long. So we need to figure out what are integers, right? Is a half an integer? Is a half an integer? Yes
It's
or
not
no?
because it's not a counting number. Integers are
No,
real.
because it's not on the number line.
It's not on the
And
number
it's not a
line?
counting-
A half,
No, sir.
a half is right there on the number line, right there. Between 1 and 0.
Oh, we thinking about it like that too. Okay.
So is the answer yes or no? All right, we have the
Yes.
vote.
It's not.
We have the
No.
vote. We have the vote. Put the
I
answer
vote
inside the
no.
chat. Put your answer inside the chat. Yes or no? Put your answer inside the chat. Yes or no? Put your answer inside the chat. Yes or no? Okay. Where's Aiden Adderley? Is Aiden Adderley here?
I am here.
Okay, good. Wow, this is truly a toss-up. There's no yes, no yes, no yes. Condoleezza, yes, maybe so. Wow. Okay. So maybe I should have done a class on integers before I did this. So the answer is, I need drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Drum roll, please.
Welcome.
I need a good, sensible drum roll, man. Come on. There we go. Perfect. All right, the answer is, anyone think they know the first letter?
No.
Why?
And
Why?
no.
Yes.
And
Yes.
No.
Why?
It
Integers
cannot
can
be
only
used as
be
a
whole
whole number.
numbers.
You already said that.
Yeah, no,
It cannot be
no.
used as a whole
No,
number.
no. The answer is no. All right, so
Literally just said that.
okay, so the reason is we only could use whole numbers for integers, whole numbers. Fractions and decimals are not integers, right? So where there's a half, 0.5, it doesn't matter. It's still not an integer. It has to be whole numbers, positive or negative whole numbers. So the answer here is no, this is not in scientific notation. I have one more. Who said no? Who said no? Who's a part of the no club? Who said no?
Me.
Nah,
I
don't
said
switch.
no.
Don't switch.
I
Don't
said
switch.
no.
Don't switch now.
Man.
Don't switch.
I said no
My
from the
answer is
top.
I said no from the beginning.
I said no.
All right then.
I said no.
All right. All right then. Number 7. Okay, just for the final one. Okay, 10 times 10 to the power of 3. Is this in scientific notation?
That's automatic. No.
No.
No,
No, so.
That is not in scientific notation.
it's not.
But you said not including 10.
So anything says not included.
Wow, y'all actually
Okay.
saw that?
Good to
Wow.
know.
Why is it no?
Because that's the 10.
It said not including 10.
not allowed.
9.
Exactly. 10 is not allowed.
10 is not allowed.
So
10 is cancelled.
yeah, so it has to be less than 10. It could be 9.9, it could be 8.3, but it has to be less than 10, right? And so the answer here is definitely going to be no. So this is how we identify numbers that are in scientific notation. Now we have to learn how to write it in scientific notation. So go ahead and take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. My number is 426-8891. So take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Persons who are new especially, I need you to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. And then I need you to put your name. If you are new, if this is the first time sending me work, put your name when you send me the work, all right? Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. We know how to write numbers in scientific, we know how to identify numbers in scientific notation. Now we have to learn how to convert them, all right, to scientific notation. Valea Miller, where's Valea Miller?
I'm right here.
Is this your first time?
Yes, sir.
I need you to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. My number is inside the chat. All right.
Okay.
And okay. Kevin, is there a Kevin in there?
Yes, sir.
What's your last name?
Wallace.
Wallace, okay. You need to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. You need to do that.
Sir.
Do you have my number?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Do that for me right now.
Okay.
And Karen Johnson. Where's Karen Johnson? Or Karan Johnson. Karan Johnson.
Here.
Yeah, why are you not participating? When I ask questions, you're not answering. You have to participate. You have to participate, Johnson. All right. Have you sent in the work to me?
Yes, sir.
You sent it to me via
Just
WhatsApp
taking a little bit of time.
to load up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Do you have my number? My number is 426-8891. That's my number. 426-8891. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Where's your brother? Where's your brother?
Right here.
Um,
Right here.
What's your name?
Arion.
Arion. How about Tayden? Where Tayden is?
I have no idea.
I'm here, yeah. I've
Okay.
been here the whole time.
But Tayden, you have to take a picture of your work and send it to me.
Understood.
But you want to do it? Yeah, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Karen Johnson, have you do you understand what we're doing or no? Karen Johnson, do you understand what we're doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But I need your work. And when you send in your work, I need you to put your name. I need you to put your name on it. All right. Okay, so for the rest of us, let's move forward. Again, for the rest of us, let's move forward. If you're new to this class, what I need you to do is, if you're new to this class, put your name when you send in the notes, all right? Okay, so now we already know how to identify numbers in scientific notation. Let's go ahead and, what shall we do? Let's go ahead and convert it, right? So you may be wondering like, Mr. Petit, okay, we know how to, we can see it in scientific notation, but I need to know like how do we convert it? And so that's what we're gonna be looking at now. How do we convert these from scientific notation? Sorry, from like regular numbers to scientific notation. And we're gonna do it right now. So let's go ahead and do this. So say for example, so it's gonna be convert the following. So convert the following numbers into standard form or scientific notation. Convert the following numbers into scientific notation or standard form. What is another way or another term for scientific notation?
Longest topic.
What's another form or another way to say scientific notation?
Standard form.
Standard form.
Standard form.
Standard form. Very good. Standard form. So standard form is another way for scientific notation. So let's go ahead and convert these into scientific notation. We're going to start off with the positive guys. So it's going to be actually number 1. So we have a 7, 5, 1, 2, comma, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's good enough. All right. All right, pronounce this number for me, please.
7,500,000.
Very good. That's your annual salary in the future. Do you believe it?
I hope so.
Actually, Mr.
Yes, sir.
By time as the future,
All right.
the
I
future,
hope
that might
so,
be
at
less
least
than
I'm
what it is now.
All right. If you believe it, if you believe it,
sell me the whole business.
if you believe it, if you
you
believe
go
it,
vote-
I think I'm missing a 0 though.
I'm missing a 0. Okay, if you believe it, claim it in the chat. Claim it.
You can vote for me if I actually run for prime minister.
You got to claim it in the chat first. If this is your annual salary in the future, claim it. Wow, see a lot of claim it in the
I
chat.
think I will put that.
Someone say amen. Wow. All right.
Mr. B, would you vote for me?
No, definitely not. I wouldn't vote.
You wouldn't vote for me, Mr.
I would
Petit?
not vote for you.
Wow.
I would. If
Thank
you
you,
fix up my role, but stop, please fix up my rules if you.
All right. So,
Yeah, I can vote after you vote for me.
ouch. Okay, so so how are we gonna change this and convert the scientific notation? So what we're gonna do is, if it's okay, so we're trying to write this number in a smaller way. So the idea is we're gonna take, so decimal point is right here, right? You're gonna move the decimal point over to the left. So you're gonna say what? And we gotta count how many times we move it, right? And so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we move it over 6 times. And the idea is that you want to move it over in between the 7 and the 5. So how many times did we move this over? We moved it over how many times? How many times did we move it over?
6 times.
6 times. So we're gonna write 10 to the power of what? The power of
6.
power of, ooh, ouch. 10 to the power of 6. Okay. This is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7 figures. If this is salary, that means you made 7 figures that year. Wow. 7-figure salary. That's insane. All right, so that's 10 to the power of 6. All right. And then we're gonna do right. Then we're gonna remember we moved the decimal point in between the 7 and the 5. So it's gonna be what? 7.1.
0.5.
7.5.
Oh, where's the money symbol though? If that's actually how much we make.
While you waiting on the money sign, like a blanket. All right, so 7.5 times 10 to the power of 6. So quick recap, what do? We move it over how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times to the left. So because it's 6 times to the left, we're gonna put the power of 6 here, 10 to the power of 6. And then we have 7.5. Because the decimal point is moved, so it's gonna be 7.5 times 10 to the power of 6. Does that make sense to y'all or no? I mean, if y'all understand that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Why we move
Yes,
the
sir.
point that much times again?
We move it over because we have to bring it between the 7 and the 5. So
We have to clear the zeros.
Yeah, we have to clear the 0. So it's gonna be.
Mr. T,
Uh-huh.
I bet you for number 2, I could get the answer without doing how you do it.
Really? Okay, we'll see. No problem. All right. What is this number?
My salary.
My salary.
I had a feeling.
8 billion.
600 million.
600 million.
All right. All right. If this your salary, if this your future salary, claim it again. Claim it in the chat. 8 billion. That's Elon Musk.
I think that's too much for me. That's too much.
That's too much. This is Elon Musk, man.
That ain't nothing. I make that in a day.
I ain't care. I ain't gonna get it
I'll
anyway.
buy the Bahamas after that.
Mr. Petit, just so you know,
Yeah, I'll buy
Elon
it.
is make more than that.
Exactly. Elon is $500 billion. All right. So okay. So how are we gonna write this in scientific notation? Let me look in the chat. I could spend that in a day. How could you spend it in a day?
Want me to tell you?
Literally can't. You
No,
literally can't.
no. I could.
Money is very easy to spend.
All right. So how are we gonna move it? You're gonna move it over how many times? Let's see. It's gonna be
9 times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I put my answer in the
6,
chat.
7, 8, 9. So we moving it between the 8 and the 8 and the
8 and the 6.
8 and the 6. It's gonna be equal to what? 8.1.
8.6
8.6
times 10 to the
Right.
9th power.
Very good. 8.6 times 10 to the power of
10. I
the
mean
power
9.
of 9. Very good. 10 to the power of 9. Very good. So as you can see, which one you would rather write? Would you rather write this one?
The shorter
Or would you
version.
rather
I
write
get it right.
The shorter version.
the shorter version, right?
The shorter version, most definitely.
So imagine if you're dealing with trillion. Imagine if you're dealing with a gazillion. Like you would definitely want to deal with shorter. You would definitely want to write it like this, right? So when we're dealing with stuff like the speed of light, stuff like barrels of shipment, stuff like scientific measurements that are very, very small or very, very large, we express it like this. All right.
Can
So
I
this
say
is gonna
something?
be 1 second. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. This is good. All right. So that's how you do it when it's like positive. Or that's how you do it when you have a very big number. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do it when we have a very small number. Go ahead, Cleveland, you have something to say?
If I had a salary, who wouldn't want a salary like this though?
Okay, so 0.000000078. Okay, good.
I'd like that salary only, but per.
Okay, so we're gonna write this very, very small number.
I can pay all my taxes, pay all my bills.
We're gonna write this
I wish I was
number.
taxes.
Give Mr. Petit 300,000.
Give me that. All right, so we're gonna take this number and write it in scientific notation. Is this a very big number or a very small number?
Very
It
small.
is
Very
very
small
small.
almost doesn't exist.
Very,
Very small.
very small number, right?
Mr. Petit.
Almost as
That's a lot of
I don't know how much
zeros.
zeros that is.
Minuscule.
It's very. Who said minuscule?
Me.
That's a Kiran. Very good. That's a perfect word to
Mr.
describe
Petit.
it.
We're gonna do the other direction.
We're gonna do the other direction. You think?
Yes.
Okay. So what are we gonna do?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead, Kanan.
Imagine getting paid that every millisecond. How much you think you get in a day?
This seem every millisecond.
Every millisecond.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good
It's
one.
not even a penny.
That's not even a penny. No.
You have to bake a penny up.
Yeah, you have to literally break a penny. Okay, so what we're gonna do? We have to take this and move it over. This is gonna be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right there. We put it between the 6 and the 7. All right. And so that means we're gonna have, how are we gonna write it? It's gonna be equal to
6.78
Divided by.
so
10.
divided by. Where's divided by in our formula? Where's divided by? There's no divided by. So 6 point what? 6.78, right? Multiplied by what?
10.
10 to the power of what?
8.
8? No, not 10 to the power of 8.
Zero.
No. 10 to the power of what?
Negative something. Negative something.
-7 or 8.
-7, not -7.
-8.
What about 0.8?
0.8? No.
It's -8.
-8.
-8. -8.
-8.
What about negative 0.8?
No, -8. -0.8 is not in scientific notation. So let's move it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6.78 multiplied by 10 to the power of -8. All right. That makes sense? That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Maybe.
All right. So do we understand how to do this? Let me know, please, if you understand how to do this.
Yes, sir.
Line underneath.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Maybe.
Let's do another one. Let's do another one like this.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit, you have to put the line underneath.
You mean these stuff?
No, underneath the answer.
Oh, that's like thingum. That's like a space, like a line, like for the answer. You know?
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
0.00000000792. All right, for this one, put your answers inside the chat. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. My mic is going to be muted. I have to leave for 1 second. Give me 1 second. Come right back.
I lost on the 0.
Please, nobody start counting.
1, 2.
You jinx it.
3, 4.
Y'all gonna cause this channel get cancelled, man.
All right, so okay, let me see what y'all have in the chat. My mic is muted, Mr. Petit. Okay, let me unmute your mic right there. All right, what do we have in the chat, inside the chat? What y'all have?
1 minute.
7.92 multiplied by 10 to the power of 12.
7.92 multiplied by 10 to the power of 12. Anyone else?
To the power of negative 12, sorry.
7.9 to the power of times 10.
To the power of what?
Negative 12.
Negative 12? Why negative? Why is
Because
it?
you're going backwards.
Went to the
Because
right.
because we're going to the
Right.
we're going to the right. So whenever you're going to the left, right? It's going to be what?
Positive.
Positive. Whenever you're going to the right, it's going to be what?
Negative.
Negative, right? So how many times did we move over?
12.
12 times. Let's check that. So let's say we have, let me move this over. This is going to be, so we take right out, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. It's gonna be equal to, which answer is 7 point what? 7 point what?
92.
92 times what? Times what?
Times
10
10
to the power of
Negative 12.
negative 12. Very good. Negative 12.
My bad.
Negative 12. And it's negative 12 because we're moving over to the right. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I can't even tell how
11,
much zeros
12.
that is.
Very good. Okay, so do we understand how to do this? You all understand how to convert it from regular number to scientific?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. I'm glad we have this.
All right,
Yes, sir.
put I inside the chat. Again, put I inside the chat if you understand. Put N if you do not understand. Put I if you understand what we're doing. Put N if you do not understand what we're doing. What I need you to do is take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Do that for me, please. Take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. So what I want to know is, do you all think that I will be able to trick you all with something? Or you think,
No,
it's
sir.
too easy? I
Mr.
can't
Petit,
trick
if
you.
you go in your treasure chest examples, please, pleall close it, man.
Challenge
Close
question.
it.
Challenge question.
Challenge question? Challenge
Yes,
question? You sure?
Yes, sir.
Y'all ain't get it. Y'all ain't gonna get it right.
Yes, we
Y'all
will.
Please, Mr. Petit, don't.
are not
Challenge
gonna
for a
get.
reason, isn't it?
Y'all are not
Mr.
gonna
Petit,
get it.
Mr. Petit, if you really put your mind to it.
There's
Mm-mm.
Mr. Petit, there's life and death in the tongue.
All right, someone said it's too easy. I'm gonna put
At
something
least
on
we
the
could
chat.
do. At least we could do quizzes.
Can I make a custom one?
All right, so I'm gonna put a number and then I want y'all to, if you get this, then that means that you are next level and no one is like you, not like us.
What if multiple of us?
Then it's a group of y'all.
Can I make a custom one in the chat?
No, you're gonna answer this one. I don't know if y'all get it, but okay, there goes nothing. Prove me wrong. I'm doubting Thomas. All right, convert this into scientific notation, and here it goes. It's
I can put mine in the chat.
this.
How?
How do you write 9 in scientific notation? This is a good challenge question for those who ask.
I think I know.
It's a challenge question.
Wow.
Yeah.
I put an example.
You say put the answer in the chat.
You might as well just say it because I don't know if you want to.
9.
Go ahead. 9 what?
9 times 10 and 0
I get
to the power.
Say it again.
9 times 10 to the power 0, or like -0 or something.
-0. Okay. Anyone else?
I was about to say that.
9
In,
Say
times
that.
in
9 times
scientific
10 to the power of 0.
9
Say
times
9 times you do
9
it.
times 10 to the power of 1.
9
To the
times
power of
10 to the
1.
power of 0.
9 times 10 raised to 0 or something like
9
that.
9
times
times 10 to the power of 0.
9
9
times 10
times
to
10
power
power
of
of 0.
0. Why
That's
would we
all.
do power of 0?
Because that's nothing.
If
9
there's
times
nothing.
10 to the power
I
of
can
6.
explain it,
To the power of 6. Okay.
Mr. But today I can explain how I get my answer.
Go ahead, explain
Right?
how you got your answer.
So the reason I get 9 times 10 to the power of 0
Uh-huh.
is because I realize it's only 9. So 10 to the power of 0 would be 0 because 10 times,
No,
any
that's
number
not
times 0 is 0.
that's not right. No.
What?
That's
No.
not possible because
No.
9 is already. I
Well,
mean,
one.
what are you gonna do with it? Scientific notation is to make numbers smaller. 9 is already small. How are we?
It's
I
already
find
it's
the
already
next
small.
idea.
9 is already
I
a
find
single
next
number.
answer.
9 is already
9
already
is already a single number.
0.9
I can tell you how I get my
9
answer.
is
9
Alright,
is already a
so
single number.
alright, this what it's this one. Tell me in the chat, yes or no, if I could put this in scientific notation. Yes or no. Maybe I should
The base must be 10.
maybe I should ask that question. Can I put this in scientific notation?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Following the rule, yes.
How? If you say yes.
Because it's the base. It's the base.
Did I explain how I get my
times
answer?
10.
I think
So
you could put 0.9 to the times
I
10
don't think so.
10 to the power of 1, okay.
Or you could put 9 point.
Did I explain how I get my answer?
I just realized no, you can't.
No, you can't.
I mean,
Excuse me, Miss Petite. You could do it like question number 1.
You could do it like question number 1. All right.
Mr. Petit, it can't because you
can't?
have to have an integer.
Uh-huh.
It cannot. You have to have an integer and the base must be 10.
Okay.
We don't have an integer and we can't say the integer is 1.
Uh-huh.
Even if we say the base is 10, we can't say the integer is 1.
Who has a calculator? If you have a calculator, pull out the calculator, please. We're gonna do something. If you have access to a calculator, pull it out.
I have one.
If you have access to a calculator, pull it out, okay?
It equals 9.
We're gonna do something. I need a drum roll. Drum roll, please. That's a weak drum roll, eh?
what the type on the calculator?
Equals to 1, so that's how we get 9 times 10 to the power.
Power of 0.
All right, so 9 is gonna be equal to 9 times 10.
10.
I get it right.
You didn't look in
power-
the chat of my answer, Miss
To the
Petit.
power of, to the power, I ain't done, to the power of
0.
0.
Ah, so that was me. That's
It
my
was
first
right.
answer. So
It
that
was
means
right.
I was
That
right.
you mute
You tell me I was wrong, you know.
Mr. Petit.
You tell me I was wrong, you know.
I never said that you're wrong. What I said was,
Yes,
I
you did.
said 10 to the power of 0 is not 0. Put
It's
this in your
1.
calculator.
You said it was impossible.
It's not possible to be 0.
It's
10 to
1.
the power of
9
0 is
times
what?
10 to the power
1.
of 0 is 9.
0 member, but
10 to the power of 0 is
1.
0.
1.
I mean 1.
I got it.
But Mr. Petit, I
That's
say
fine.
that and you mute me. I tell you the only possible answer could be 9 times 10 to the power of 0. And I didn't think the power of 0 could have been possible.
It is possible. Because, by the way, any number to the power of 0 is 1. So if you do like 9 to the power of 0, that's 1.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
If you do, 1 second.
Yeah.
If you do 5 to the power of 0, that is 1 as well. So any number to the power of 0 is just 1. So that means that this is actually just 1. And 9 times 1 is just 9. Okay? So that's just like a little fun question you could do on your own. All
I
right,
get 9
so
inside the calculator.
yeah, because 9 to the power of 0 is 1. Okay, let's go on to our next section. Really done with this one. Maybe one of these days, very shortly, I'll show you how to multiply these and divide them. But for now, let's move on to another section. I don't want to stay on this for forever. Section number 2. Section number 2. So hopefully you have a good understanding of scientific notation. Whenever your teacher teaches it at school, you can have a good understanding of it. And whenever you see it in an exam, you could be able to convert
Here's Mr. Petit.
from one to the other. Yes.
I thought we only could have used scientific notation
Mhm.
only when the number is very big or very small.
Yeah, it's a compact way to write numbers, but it's a way to write numbers in general. But we use it most often when we're writing big or small numbers. So that's why you don't see it for regular numbers, because it's pointless, right? But it's still, there's a way for you to do it, even if a number
Yeah, so thank you.
is regular. Okay, so let's look at some consumer math. I want to look at, let me enlarge this. So we're gonna be looking at
We can't do graded exercise on scientific numbers.
no, we don't have enough time for that. Discount and percentages. You know, consumer math means write in, that's why. All right, so let's, I can't hear you.
I was saying that
I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Antoine.
I become a prime minister. That's what I was saying.
I can't hear you. Your mic. You need
Never,
to fix,
never
you
mind.
need to
Never
fix,
mind.
You need to fix your mic. Fix your mic. All right. So the original price. Just write this down for me, please. The original price. Where are we? I have so many tabs open. Looking for our tab. So yeah, the original price. The original. Let's write this as number one. I probably give you 2 examples. The original price of a bag is, how much is for this bag? Let's say this bag
$200 dollar.
$200.
$200.
$140.
$200
A discount
I can only say dollar.
is given. A discount is given, and the price drops to $105. I find the amount of the discount. All right, find the amount of the discount. And we're going to express the discount as a percentage of the original price. Good, I think we got just like that. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and answer this question. Go ahead, Sashnik, read the question for me, please. The original price.
The original price of a bag is $140. A discount is given and the price dropped to $105. I find the amount of the discount. I express the discount as a percentage of the original price.
Very good. Express the discount as a percentage of the original price. The first part is easy. All we need to do in order to find the amount of discount is what?
Subtract.
Subtract. Very good. So we have to subtract what? Subtract what?
140.
140 by 105.
Very good. So all we need to do is subtract.
5%.
So it's gonna be
$35.
35.
35, really? So
yes,
the
sir.
amount of discount is gonna be what? 140.
35%.
Minus what? Minus 105. What does that give us? I give us
35.
$35. $35.
$35.
$35. Yeah. So this part, it should be very easy. I'm not going to explain this too much because this is very easy, this part. So they just want us to find the amount of discount. Basically, how much money was saved. If it start off at 140 and after the discount is $105, then the amount of the discount has to be what? $35, right? So my next question is calculate or express the discount as a percentage of the original price. What y'all have for that one?
25.
35%. Anyone else?
35%.
Anyone else? Express the discount as a percentage of
25%.
the 25%. Anyone else? Express the discount as a percentage of the original price. How are we gonna do that? I hand 35, I hand 25. What is the correct way to do this?
25%.
Say it again.
25%.
25%. Okay, anyone else? Express the,
35.
say it again.
35%.
35%. Okay, anyone?
35.
35. Okay.
20.
25. Okay.
20.
20%.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's speaking?
Arion.
Arion, okay. How you got 20%?
Just looked like 20%.
Just look like 20%. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and answer this. This is very easy, by the way. It's not hard. Once you see it once, you should be able to do it like 1,000 times. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our 35
over 140.
and we're gonna express it. It says as a percentage of the what? Of the original price. What's the original price?
140.
140. All right. 140. Okay. And this is the fraction, right, of the discount. It's basically the fraction of discount. So we need to change this fraction, right? We need to take this fraction and convert it into a percentage. How are we going to do that? By what?
Multiply 100 over 1.
Multiplying by 100 over 1. So it's going to be multiplied by 100. 100 over 1. So at this point, what we're going to do, we're going to cancel what? This 0 with what? That's 0.
The other 0.
And so we're going to be left with what? This is
35.
35 over what? Over 14.
14. And
Yeah,
then you could do it again.
Yeah. Multiplied by 10 over 1.
10 over 1.
Yeah, 10 over 1. Multiplied by 10 over 1. So 10 over 1. 10 over 1. And what do we have? 35 times 10.
10.
14 times 1.
1.
Gonna be equal to. What is 35 times 10? That's gonna be
350.
350. Over what?
14.
14. And what is 350 divided by 14? That's what? We have to divide, so 14 into 35. I mean 350. How many times does 14 go into 35?
25 times.
25.
14 times 2 is what? 28? Yeah, 28. 5 minus 8, we can't do that. It's gonna be 15. This is 2. 15 minus 8 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got 7. Yeah. 2 minus 2 is that. Bring down the 0. How many times does 14 go into 70? 5 times. 14 times 5 is what? 14 times 5 is what?
70.
70.
70.
Yeah, so 0, 0. Good. Good. So it means that it's going to be equal to what? What percent? 20%. All right, 20%.
25%.
25 rather, sorry, 25%. Yes, 25%. So quick recap, what did we do? We took the discount amount, which was $35, right? We took the discount amount, which was $35, and we expressed it over the original price, So 35 over 140, multiplied by 100 over 1. We're multiplying it by 100 because we're trying to convert this fraction into a percentage.
Into a percentage.
Yeah. So we say we cancel out this 0 with that 0. We're left with 35 over 14 multiplied by 10 over 1. Multiply 35 by 10, which gives us 350. And 14 times 1 is just 14. So 350 all over 14. We divide that and we get 25. And so the answer is going to be 25%. All right. My brothers understand that? Let me know if y'all understand that, please. Let me know if y'all understand.
I do.
I do.
I do.
Sir.
I do.
I do.
I think I do.
Anyone who do not understand how we got that answer, do not understand. If you don't understand, please let me know. If you do not understand. If you don't understand, let me know, please. If you don't understand how we got the answer for this. All right, how many persons just need another example? You just need another example.
One more example.
Me.
Another example.
I do.
All right, let's do another example. What I'm gonna do is, because my space is limited, I'm going to put this on the side here. Okay. Shaveri, and you said you just did this topic today?
Yes.
That's good. So let's do another example.
Wait, Mr. Petit,
Go
can I
ahead.
take a screenshot real quick, please?
Screenshot. I haven't moved it. Is it moved? I move it. Still on the same day. Okay, so this time, let's look at, let's say that you're trying to sell, I don't know, let's say a jacket. So the original price of a jacket is, let me put this on this side. It's gonna be number 2. Write this down, please. Again, write this down in your books. The original price of a jacket is $140. Okay. The original price of a jacket is $140. The discount is given and the price drops to $91. First, we want to calculate, find the amount of the discount. And then the next part, I want us to express the discount as a percentage of the original price. So what do we do, right? So we are going to say, how are we going to figure out the discount, the amount of the discount? What are we going to do? We're going to say what? Y'all got me, huh?
Subtract 140, take away 90.
91, right? So
That's all.
140
That's all.
minus 91. So 140 minus 91. That gives us what? What y'all got for that one? 140 minus 91. What y'all got?
49.
Yes, 49. I could hear you much clearer tonight, Trayvon.
49.
49, very good. All right. So that's the amount of the discount. But if we want to express the discount as a percentage of the original price, what are we going to do? You have to do what?
Put the price we get just now,
Mhm.
49 over 140.
Very good. So it's going to be 49. 49. All over what?
140.
140. Very good. And we have to multiply that by what?
100 over 1.
100 over 1. Very good. It's going to be equal to. What are we going to do now? You have to do what?
Cancel out.
Cancel out the zeros. So we have
Sir,
100
and 140.
we cancel out this 0 with what? That 0, right? Right? And so we are left with what? 49 over what? 49.
14.
49 over what? 14 multiplied by what?
10 over 1.
10 over 1. Very good. At this point, what do we do? It's going to be equal to
490
so we multiply this by
over
this.
14.
Yeah. 49 times 10 is going to be what? 400 and
490.
divided by what?
Over 14.
Divided by 14. Please understand that we're going to divide these two. We're going to divide 14 and 490. When y'all divide it, what y'all get?
35.
35.
Very good. So the answer is, what's the percentage?
35%.
35%.
35%. 35%. And if I were to show how we divided it, I was gonna say 14 into 490, right? 14 into 490. How many times does 14 go into 49? It goes into it 3 times. 14 times 3 is what? 42. And 49 minus 42 is what? It's gonna be 7.
7.
Bring down the
0.
0. How many answers? 14 going to 70. We just saw it in the previous question.
5 times.
5 times. 14 times 5 is going to be
70.
70. And 70 minus 70 is going to be 0.
0, 0.
So that means it's going to be definitely 35%. All right. Let me know if you all understand how to do this. Again, let me know if you all understand how to do this, please. Let me know.
I do.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's what I do.
What I need y'all to do right now is
Yes,
take
sir.
a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Quickly do that for me, please. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Adron or Adrian? Adrian, can you hear me? Oh no, I can't.
Yes, sir.
I don't have your work. I don't have your notes. So why haven't you sent in your notes, Adrian? Take a
I'm
picture.
getting it down.
Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I haven't received not a single note from since you start my class. So it makes me wonder what you're doing. What are you doing if you're not sending in the work? I don't understand that, Adrian. I don't. And your mother needs to know that you're not doing the work. You're not doing the work at all. Alexandria, Charlo. Alexandria Charlo.
I just send it.
All right, thank you. Where's Alexandria? Alexandria, Charlo. There's only one Alexandria here. Alexandria, can you hear me?
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
Last one, please.
Yes, we can. Asayas.
Your answers for number 2 wrong.
I don't want to put the percentage sign. I'm not there. I'll put the percentage sign in my answer, like in the space.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Why didn't you cross it out?
Cross out the what?
The 49 and the 40 and the 14.
I just didn't want to do it that way. You could do it that way. 7 could go into both of them. Valea Miller, do you understand how we got that answer, Valea?
Yes, sir.
Explain how we got the amount of discount.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Go ahead.
Subtract 140 from 91.
Very good. And we got what?
49.
Very good. And Tayden Johnson, where's Tayden Johnson? Tayden Johnson, can you hear me?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
1 second. Where's Tayden Johnson? Tayden, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me, Tayden?
Yes.
The answer is either yes sir or no sir. So let me try it again. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you understand how I got this answer?
Yes, sir.
Explain how I got the second part. Express the discount as a percentage of the original price.
Can you repeat that? I can't even.
Explain how I got the second answer. Express the percentage. Express the discount as a percentage of the original price. How I got that?
49 is the result of the subtraction, which is 40 minus 91. Put 49 over 140, which is the first part of the equation. 100 over 1 represents the part to do the calculation for the percentage.
Yes.
49 by 100, you take out the zeros, and that is equivalent to 49. And for 140 times 1, you take out the 0 out of 140, and that's equal to 14 times 1. And then you have the result 49 over 14, which is multiplied by, quote unquote, multiplied by 10 over 1. Get the result of 490 over 14, which is divided into 35%.
Very good. Thank you. All right, so do y'all understand this? Let me know, please, if y'all understand this. Please.
Yes. So you could do one more. Yes.
Yes, sir.
I understand.
One more, please.
Do one more, please.
Y'all asking for another one?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One more, please.
Who's that? Zoom user. Who's that? That's Aaron?
Oh, that's me. That's Arion. That's Arion.
Okay. All right. So I'm only doing 2 examples of this. I'm not doing another one. So, but I could explain this one over. All right. All right. So Arion, how I got the 49? What did I do?
Okay. You subtracted 140 minus 91.
That gives me what?
49.
49, good. Now it says express the discount as a percentage of the original price. How did I do that? What did I do?
Turn the two answers with the 2 answers. Yeah, you turn the 140 and 149 into a fraction, and you multiply that by 100.
Why am I using 100? Why am I using 100?
Because all percentages are out of 100.
Good. I'm trying to change into percentage. What else?
And you multiply that then I don't really get the switch thing in the
Okay.
blue, to be honest.
Okay, so first what I did was I canceled the zeros. You see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I have 49 over 14, right? Multiplied by 10 over 1. Rashad, make sure you're paying attention. So I have 49 over 14 multiplied by 10
Yeah.
over 1, right? Then what I do, Arion, I say 49 times 10. It's not a switch, it's a multiplication, all right? So 49 times 10 gives me what?
190.
190, and 14 times 1 gives me what?
14.
Good, and then I divide these two, right? And I show the division right here. When I divide 490 by 14, I get 35%, and that's my answer. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, no.
Okay, good. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna do grade exercise, right? Let's do a grade exercise on this. Survey.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
Kind of percentage, like kind of percentage of a decimal point in front of it.
In front of it? You mean in the back of it? Eh? It can technically, but these ones we're not gonna have no decimal point in the back of it.
Because I was just playing around with this one. I searched 49 and 140, and I get.
All right, we're gonna have the quiz. I'm gonna put the quiz inside the chat once you've finished the quiz. So once you've started the quiz, please put started inside the chat again. Once you've started the quiz, please put started inside the chat. The quiz will be posted inside the chat in 5, 4. Again, once you've started the chat, once you've started the quiz, please put started inside the chat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The quiz is inside the chat. Again, the quiz is inside the chat. Once you start the quiz, please put start inside the chat.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit, may I please be excused?
Yes, quickly. Yes, Laura.
In what grade do you
Say it again. All right.
what grade do you start this?
I can't hear you. Say it again.
In what grade do you start consumers math?
Do I put the percent sign?
Say it again.
Do I put the percent sign?
No, don't put the percentage sign. Y'all haven't learned this yet, Laura?
Also, I'm in grade 7.
Okay.
So
You haven't learned it yet. Okay. Do you understand what I did? I mean, in this. Oh no.
Yes, so.
Okay. Good. Again, I need us to get all right. We need to break this spell, because apparently we can't have everyone get all right. So we need to break that spell. We need to break that curse. I need everyone to get all right, or at least the last time. What was our record? I think the record was what? The first.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit. When we write in number, we have to put the money sign.
No money sign, just straight numbers. Straight numbers. No money sign, no percentage sign. Straight numbers. It would accept it, but just to avoid any confusion, just put it regularly. All right, again, I need you to take a picture of your work and send them. No, I'm sorry, do the quiz. Once you finish with the quiz, take a screenshot of your grade and send it to me via WhatsApp. Usually the first 10 people get all right. That's what I've noticed. The first 10 people usually get all right. So if you could be in the top 10, chances are you will be getting all right. After you've asked 10, it might be the top 15. But we never make it over 20. We never make it over 20. So far, I've seen. Never make it over 19, I should say. Okay, so once you finish with your work, take a screenshot of your grade and send it to me via WhatsApp. Everyone still is doing number 1 because it's a lot of calculations. So no one has finished their first quiz yet. But you could be the first. So go ahead, quickly finish this quiz, Take a screenshot of your grade and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a screenshot of your grade and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to be doing their quiz for me. Everyone needs to be doing their quiz. Shania Mitchell, very good. First person to finish the first quiz, as always, 10 out of 10. Well, 17 out of 17. Perfect work, perfect work. Please do not get lower than a 17 out of 17. As you see, Shania already got the first 100. We need to keep that streak going. At least the first 10 people should get all right. If you're part of the top 10, then you are a part of a special group. No one is like you all. All right, let's see. I knew it. The first 3 persons. Shania Mitchell, all right. Cameron Butler, all right. Amaya, all right. Kaino McPhee, all right. I told y'all, usually the top 10 people always get it right. Usually. So try find your way in the top 10. And then no one's like you. All right, first 4, Shania, Cameron, Amaya, and Kaino. The rest of you, you all need to be doing the quiz. Do I need to repost the quiz in the chat? Let me do that. Let me repost the quiz inside the chat for those persons who are just joining. Oh, wow.
Mr. Petit, before I submit my answers, right, I have to put it like any signs or
No, you don't
just
have to
put
put
the
any signs.
numbers.
No. Wow. Turns out this is terrible. The first 4 are the only one who got 100 or 10 out of 10. The first 4. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. The first 4, congratulations, you made it.
Mr.
Y'all
Petit, they
are...
sold us. They sold us, Mr. Petit.
Say it again.
They sell us.
Yeah, we're solo. Yeah. But some persons did get all right. Condoleezza also, Empress, Marks, Arian and Tayden Johnson. Please redo the quiz again. Arian and Tayden Johnson, please redo the quiz. The goal is to get all right. Try to get all right. Tavana Campbell, excellent. Travanti Cooper, excellent. Yes. Don't have a question.
May you send the quiz back to chat, please?
Who's that speaking?
Michael Cambridge.
Michael Cambridge. Okay, no problem. But yeah, I remember. Dexter Hanna, excellent. Isaiah Brown, excellent. Oh, we getting a new streak. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, Amaya. Where's Amaya?
What if I were to mess it up?
Amaya already messed it up. Where's Amaya? Amaya, are you hiding? Where's Amaya?
I think don't even give you the answers when you do.
Say it again, Amaya. Are you hiding?
Yes, sir.
Redo it, please. Ziana Scron. Very good. Chloe Oliver, please redo your quiz. Javarian Moss. Excellent. Dior. Excellent. Dior.
Mr. Petit, I'm on my 3rd quiz now.
Nakaria. Very good. Malik Rule. Excellent. Chevette. Aris. Excellent. Joel Cooper. Excellent. Rest of you, please.
Mr. Petit, I can't get inside the 3rd quiz.
What are they saying?
Keep saying error.
Error?
Yes, sir.
That's interesting. Is it published? Let me republish it. It just looked funny. It looked funny and all. The 3rd quiz looked funny and all. Let me check.
You could resend it.
I can see right now. Restricted. Anyone with link? All right. Try now.
Okay.
Try now.
I mean, yes, sir.
Try now. Is it working? Let me allow you to
It's working now.
Working now. Okay, good. As always, the first four usually always get it right. One, Shanair, excellent. Kaino, excellent. Cameron, excellent. Tavana Campbell, excellent. Those are the top four for the second quiz. I mean,
What?
Shashanik. This is gonna be long. Crimson. Where's Crimson? Why are you so quiet? Why are you so quiet? I can't hear you, man.
I don't even know for you.
Wow. Does 13 or the 17 sound familiar?
I wonder. I think you have my grade mixed up.
Wow. 13 or the 17. Wow. It's as if I didn't teach class today. Again, take a screenshot of your grade and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a screenshot of your grade and send it to me via WhatsApp. Very good, Shanair Mitchell. Excellent stuff. All right. Again, take a screenshot of your grade and send it to me via WhatsApp. Okay.
I think maybe for the people who are trying to correct it, I think because the problem is that it doesn't show you the answers when you submit it.
Yes, that's excellent. That's exactly why I do it. For people who like cheat.
Mr. Petit, I find a shortcut to get these answers.
Find a shortcut. Yeah, there's a shortcut. There's a way. That seemeth right unto a man, but the ends thereof are ways of death.
It's just a lot of working out.
It is a lot of working out. Very good, Tavana Campbell and Shanair Mitchell. Paper 3. Again, for those of you who are finished with the quizzes, take a screenshot of your grade and send to me videos up. Is there anyone who's finished with the first quiz and got 100? We finished with the first quiz and got 100. I mean,
I am.
Yes, sir.
all right.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I am.
I did.
Okay. Again, is there anyone who finished with the first quiz and got all right? Let me know, please.
Yes, sir.
Good. Where's Shanair? Shanair, can you hear me?
Yeah, 100 on all my quizzes, Mr. Petit.
Very good. As always, the first four did it again. Shanair, Tavana, Kaino, Cameron. They're on a roll. Consistently all right. Shanair, where's Shanair Mitchell?
Yes, sir.
I sent you something, please. Complete that. All right, so for the rest of us who are done with our quizzes, let's go ahead and do something while we wait on the rest of the class. All right, this is for those persons who already finished with their quizzes. All right. Empress, where's Empress?
Yes, sir.
You in rare air? Do you know that?
What's that?
You are in rare air.
Where is that? Are you saying red air?
Rare air.
Oh.
Rare air. Rare air, man. Rare air.
Mr. Petit, I have to do my quiz one over because it ain't letting me write again.
Okay, no problem.
So I have to submit it and it could be, I don't know.
Okay, no problem. That's fine.
Mr. Petit, how?
Say it again.
How?
How? Who said how?
Empress.
Empress. Oh, you are one of the few who got, one of the 8 who got all right on the third quiz. Amaya, this sounds like redemption. Feels like redemption, Amaya. Wait, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes. Amaya Maki, where's Amaya Maki? Are you there? It's Amaya Maki. Okay, so for those of you who are very good, Amaya Maki. Oh, the third quiz. Y'all always do better on the third quiz. The third quiz, we got our top 10. Got our top 10. Chanel, Tavana, Kaino, Cameron, Empress, Adrian Knowles, Amaya Maki, Malik Rule, Rihanna Lewis, Tanaya Non-Norm, and Condoleezza. Y'all are the top 12. Excellent on the third quiz. Very good job. Y'all 12. That's a streak, by the way. They are doing a number. Very good. Excellent job with them. Okay, for those of you who are finished with all of the quizzes, I want y'all to do the work that's on the screen. For those of you who are finished with all the quizzes, I need you to do the work that's on the screen, please. Let me show you. Again, for those who are finished with their quizzes, do the work that's on the screen for me. Receipt and total bill. If you're finished with your quizzes, you can do the work that's on the screen. Very good. Ralph Jean, Dexter Hannah, Ziana Scrawn, top 15. Excellent. Wow. Very good. Very good stuff. Okay, the rest of us, how are we looking with our quizzes? Are you finished with the first one, the second one? How many persons finished the first and second one?
Starting the quiz 3 now.
I'm gonna be honest.
I finished the
I'm not even done with the first one.
I finished the first and second one.
Finish the first and
I
second
never
one.
closed it all.
Aiden, Adderley, what you said?
I'm not even done the first.
You're not done with the first? What happened? You don't understand what to do?
No, I just take time.
You take time?
I just
Alright.
not a fast writer.
All right. You have to work faster, Aiden. In the exam, they're not gonna have pity on you.
I know.
Max Taylor, excellent. Ziana Scrawn, rare air. Excellent stuff. Top 16.
I'm still on the second one.
Still in the second one. My Aliyah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Del Shannon. Where's Del Shannon? Del Shannon. Where's Del Shannon? Del Shannon, can you hear me? Where's Del Shannon? Everyone should be doing a quiz. Where's Del?
Excuse me, are we writing what's on the screen?
You're writing what's on. If you're finished with all the quizzes, you're writing what's on the screen and doing it for me. If you're finished with your quizzes. Please, if you're going to do quiz 3, please take your time because everyone who have done quiz 3 has gotten it all right. So don't be the first one to get something wrong on quiz 3. Everyone who has done quiz 3 so far has gotten all right. So please don't spoil it. All right, good. Let me repost the quizzes inside the chat. Let me do that.
Please, nobody mess it up.
I know, right? I know. That's not gonna happen. Someone is gonna
I
come.
hope not.
Someone's
It
gonna-
might.
That's not. It's not.
I messed up quiz 2.
Quiz 2 is not the problem. Quiz 3 is the problem. Don't mess up quiz 3. Everyone who has done quiz 3 so far has gotten 100% the first time. That's amazing.
Please, everybody, let's make our teacher proud for this month.
I hope, right? The best month of the year. All right.
It is the best month.
Well, so long for making the teacher proud.
Man, I lay about to lose it.
Who did it?
I can't say. That's too embarrassing.
No, we need to shame him.
Happy do number 2, quiz 2 over.
It's not quiz 2. Quiz 2 is fine. It's quiz 3.
I got 15 out of 17.
No. All right, what I can do, I
All straight because I get all right.
redemption song. Sing a redemption song, yeah. All right. For those of us who have finished with the the 3 quizzes, please do the work that's in the chat. That's for those who have finished with the first 3 quizzes. Do the work that's on the chat for me, please.
Comrade, then gonna do up.
We're not really gonna count that because everyone else has gotten all right. So I don't know if I want to count that. We can call it a misclick. That person is not a part of our class.
Just
just
divide it.
Yeah, let me just delete that kindly. Because literally everyone else have gotten all right. Literally. So sad person. Please. Please.
Miss Petit, you handle that very, very cutesy and demure.
All right. Genesis Sweeting. Woo, let's go. Excellent. Excellent. Third quiz. Arian Johnson.
Mr. Petit finally giving me recognition for getting on.
Third quiz. Third quiz. Very good. Demi Kaylee. Are you there? Demi Kaylee. Wow, what
Yes,
is
sir.
this? What quiz are you on?
I on the third one now.
The third one. This is literally true. Everyone who has done the third quiz has gotten all right, except for that one person. But aside from that, everyone, this is insane. This is excellent. Arion Johnson, Joel Cooper, very good. Very good. That's excellent. 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 I am actually shocked. Okay, what quiz are we on now? What quiz are we on now? The rest of you all who haven't finished quiz 3.
I just finished the third quiz and got 100.
Who's that
The last
speaking?
question on quiz 2.
The last question on quiz 2. Okay. Karan Johnson. That's Karan Johnson. Karan Johnson.
Mr. Petit, I got a work on the machine.
Okay, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp.
What's up?
Karan Johnson, where's Karan Johnson?
Here.
What happened to your quiz? You have to redo it, okay? You have to redo it. Well, we had a streak.
I think I might just start a video to give everybody confidence.
Well, we had a streak. So long for that. All right.
When did Mr. Petit?
Say it again.
When did?
You ended, Trevarian. You. You know exactly what you've done. Say who ended.
Out of my name for it.
And I have the capacity to say
Mr. Petit, you say with so much hatred in your soul. Like you
I'm
have everything against her. Oh,
That's a him. That's a him. I'm not gonna expose the ladies, but the
Excuse me,
boys.
Mr. Petit, may I use the bathroom, please?
You have to get all right first, Kanan.
But did you check?
Mr. Petit, now you do nothing wrong.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, Kanan.
I did get all right, and they sent all of them to you.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. Send it again. Send it again. Send it again.
Miss Petit.
Wait, we hanging on this to be the streak still starting, right?
Nope, there's no
I'm
more
good right now.
streak. There's no more streak. There's
Boy.
no more streak. You know, we
Yo, what's up, Tafari?
You know, we should start doing for every like person who get it wrong. We need like 5 persons to get like it right for that to cancel out.
I
You know?
resent it.
You know, Kanan, I saw your stuff from a long time. You could go use the restroom.
Ah, bye. Thank you. I mean, what? Thank you.
Patrick Raming, please redo your quiz. All right, are we doing the work that's on the screen? Let's do that. I think we should start that.
I'm on quiz 3.
Quiz 3. Who all are finished with all of the quizzes? Let me know, please. So I can know.
I am, sir.
Malik roll.
Genesis.
Genesis.
I am.
Okay, good. Asaya, Moxie. Okay. Okay, who else is finished with all the quizzes? Let me know, please. Adrian. Okay.
Class, I need your help with that.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Go ahead, Alora, read question number 1. Mr.
Excuse me,
Green.
please. Mr. Petit, don't put any signs for the answers on the quiz, right?
You don't have to. It will accept it, but you don't have to.
Okay, yes, sir.
Go ahead, Alora, read the first thing right now.
Mr. Green bought the following items from the food store. Calculate his total bill. Items: 5 apples, 8 oranges, 1 watermelon. Cost: 5 apples or 1. Wait, for the apples, it's, I can't see.
109 each.
109 each. Oranges are 2 for 99 cents. Watermelon, $15.99 each.
Good.
B. Mr. Green gave the cashier 2 $20 bills. Calculate his change.
Very good. Is there anyone who answered this and want to
That's
share
all.
how they answered it?
That's all.
That's one second. Someone mic is open.
That's all.
All right. Anyone want to share how they got their answer for number 1? I mean, for this one.
So, wait, Mr. Petit, you're supposed to multiply 5 apples times 109.
Okay, and what you got?
I got $5.45.
Good. Did anyone else get $5.45? Let me know, please, if you got $5.45 for this one.
No, sir, but
I did.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good. That's for those who did, who got a chance to do it.
The
Next question.
8 times. See, so you gotta multiply 8 divided by 2. I mean, 8 divided by 2.
Why you divide it?
Multiply.
How many oranges do we have?
2.
How many oranges do we have?
I mean 8.
8 oranges, right?
That's up.
How much is for the oranges?
99 cents.
No. 2 oranges is for 99 cents.
Oh.
But you have 8.
Oranges.
Yeah. So what? So what do we have to do? We have to group them, right?
Yes, sir.
It's like how I group them out, right? So
Yes,
this
sir.
is 2. This is the next 2. This is the next 2. This is the next 2. So it's 4 times. So it's 99 cents times 4. All right.
I get the same answer. $3.96.
Yeah. How did you do yours?
I divided it by 2.
You divided by 2.
Then
Yeah.
I times it by 99 cents.
That makes sense. Good.
Yes, sir.
Next.
And $15.99 multiplied by 1.
Because why?
Because it stays the same. Because it's 1.
It's just 1. Very good. And then
I get $25.40.
then we add all of them. We get $25 and
40 cents.
40 cents. Did anyone else get $25.40? Let me know, please. Got $25. Did anyone else got $25.40? Or y'all didn't get a chance?
I did.
Okay. Mr. Green gave the cashier $2 $20 bills. What was his change?
$14.60.
How you got that?
I 40 take away 25, 40. 25 and 40 cents.
Good. All right, then. Mute your mic now.
Miss Petit, I find it funny how it's Mr. Green, considering the Philadelphia Eagles won.
We don't want to have no Eagles. We really don't want to have none.
I'm literally about to lose it just now. I almost breathed it.
We don't want to have none.
Mr. Petit, you mad because Kansas.
We don't.
Eagles,
We don't have nothing about Eagles. Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes to the world.
Oh, you told the corrupt yesterday.
The Eagles is 2-6.
I love the Chiefs for
That's
all
magic.
their
That's magic.
Eagles cut Chiefs up, babe.
We're
All right.
doing voodoo.
All right. So take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp again.
You checking the job list?
Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's go to language.
Mr. Petit, I didn't finish right.
All right, I'm gonna go back. Take a picture of this, please, quickly. We have to move on to English.
I screenshot it because I
have it.
Because I just
I
finished
needed
my
to go to the
Okay.
first and second one.
Okay,
I didn't get to write it.
no problem. Did y'all get this before I move it?
I screenshot it.
You screenshot it?
Can you
Okay.
get the first and second one, please?
The first and second one, let me go. This is the second one. Right? You got it? You got it?
Yes, sir.
And then this is the first one. This is one of them we did earlier. All right, you got that?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so let's move on to English. All right. Move on to English. Mm-hmm.
I just need the last section.
This one. Okay, you mean the receipt bill?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh man, come on. Okay, there we go. Good.
Good night.
Okay, let's move on to English language. All right, so let's head up. My name is Mr. Petit. Today is what? Monday, right? Monday, the 10th of February. How is it February? In 4 days is Valentine's Day. That's not real.
And next week we have midterm.
Wow, that's insane.
You have a Valentine's?
The subject is, what's the subject? Subject is English language. And today I want us to do some grammar rules. So I want us to look at homographs. I know we was doing letters, but I don't want to do that today because we was gonna do a gratitude letter, and that's fine. But I don't want to do letters today. I want us to look at homographs and homophones. Some of you might remember these.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night. Some of you, this may be your first time. Nonetheless, let's go over it. Homographs and homophones. Okay.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
And homophones. All right, no problem. Okay, so what do we mean by homographs and what do we mean by homophones? Okay. Anyone have an idea of how we do it? Like what are homographs and what are homophones? Anyone?
Types of words.
Types of words, but explain, like tell me. Homographs and homophones. Y'all don't remember. I'm sure y'all have done this before.
I think I know what homophone means.
Homophones is like different words, like the same spelling.
Say it again.
Different pronunciations, but the same spelling.
Which one? Homographs or homophones?
Homophones.
Homophones is different what?
Pronunciation, but the same spelling.
No.
Curiosity.
Go ahead.
Homophones are things that sound alike.
Homophones or homographs?
Homophones.
They sound alike?
Sound alike and have different spelling.
Yes. Homophones sound alike but have different spellings.
Mr. Petit, I was way wrong. I typed in the chat what I'm supposed to say.
Okay, no problem. That's because of what you typed earlier. All right, so let's define them, right? So let's start with homographs, right? Homographs. Homo meaning same, right? Homographs are words that are spelled the same. So they have the same spelling. So homographs are words that have the same spelling, but have different what meanings,
Read it in the chat.
right?
Now
So
you see how my works.
Antoine, what do we mean by homographs?
Homographs are words that are spelled the same but have different meanings.
Very good. They have different meanings. Spelled the same, but they have different meanings. Okay. So
You see it, Mr. Pretty?
not yet. So for example,
Soup.
do y'all know the difference in pronunciation with these two?
Yes, sir.
Lead and lead.
Lead and
Lead.
lead and lead. Lead and lead. Very good. Okay, good. What is the first type of lead? That means what?
To guide someone?
To guide, to guide, to guide, to guide, right? And then there's another type of lead. Spelled the same way, but it's a different.
LED.
LED, same thing. But what does it mean?
Metal.
The thing is being a pencil. A pencil lead.
Yeah, pencil lead. Yeah, lead.
A type of metal.
So it's a type. It's a type of
Some
metal.
material.
Type of metal. Yeah, type of metal. Or it's the past tense of lead. No, that's a different one. That's a different one. This lead is a type of metal. So lead, which means to guide, versus lead, which is a type of metal. All right. So use them in a sentence. I want you to use the two in the sentence, please. The first lead, which means to guide, and the second lead, which is a type of metal. Use both of them in a sentence. Put inside the chat, please.
Can we
Do you
change
see
the
how
tense
wrong
of the
I
word?
was?
Yes, very wrong. Put inside the chat, please. I want the two different sentences.
I so happy I said it out loud.
Thank God. Lead, which means to guide, right? Do you have any led? Very good. I led my friends to the park. I led my team to victory. I love that. I love to lead people. I led the old lady to her house. No, not that type of led. There's another led, which is what? L-E-D. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that one. We're not talking about that. All right. I had to lead my blind dog to her house. Okay. I will lead you to God. Can you please lead me to the hospital? I need lead for my pencil. For my pen pencil. I will sharpen the lead in my pencil. I led my grandma to the center. My pencil has lead inside. Very good. The dog led the police to the lost child. The man did not lead his students back to class correctly. Very good. My father was a lead miner. I love that. I broke my lead in my pencil. She took the lead in the race. I need more complex sentence. Not I, she, her. Those are baby sentences. Give me some more like mature sentences. This type of lead is vital to pencils. Malik Rule, please get out of ChatGPT. Get out of ChatGPT. Malik Rule. I want ChatGPT answer.
It's ChatGPT.
This lead, and you know it's from ChatGPT because you could still see the the commas, or not the commas, what the word is, the quotation marks. Come on, man, do wrong right. Okay. I don't like when someone misled me. You can't say misled me. Oh, that type of misled, but that's one word. I've always been scared of pencil lead ever since my parents told me it was poisonous. That's a good one. My pencil lead broke before I could use it. Okay, good. What do we call this? Lead versus lead. Lead versus lead. What do we call that? That would be what? That would be what?
Wouldn't that technically be 3 words?
No,
Homographs.
homographs. It's not this. It's not 3 word because they're not spelled the same. The last one you're talking about does. It's not spelled the same. All right. Let's do another one.
I talking about the past tense of lead.
The past tense of lead.
Yes, I mean the past tense of lead.
It's LED.
Oh.
Yeah.
You look at mine?
No. Bow. Okay, so we have BOW versus BOW. What's the difference?
Bow and bow.
Bow and bow.
Bow and bow. Very good.
Bow and bow. Bow and bow.
Not bow and bow. Not bow and bow. Not bow and bow. Can someone help her? It's not bow and bow. It's what?
An accessory.
Bow and bow.
Bow and bow. Bow and bow. What's the difference?
Bow is an accessory.
Bow is an accessory.
Bow
is an action. A bend to
And a
someone.
bow is like a bow and arrow.
Bow is an action of
Archery,
respect,
archery.
and the bow is something that you use for archery.
Yes. So bow is like take a bow. That means to bend forward, right? To bend forward. Versus bow, which is a what?
Accessory.
It's what?
It's a weapon.
A weapon used in archery.
It's a weapon. There's another one, which is a tied bow, a tied ribbon, right? A tied ribbon. So bow, which means to bow, to bend forward, and bow, which means a tied ribbon. Can you all use these two in a sentence? She stole my favorite black and pink bow on Christmas. Very good. All right.
After they applauded, we bowed.
After bow to me, slaves. Okay. They all took a bow after the performance.
Mr. Petty, a boat also have a bow.
Say it again.
A boat also have a bow.
Say it again.
A boat also have a bow.
Oh, really? What is that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, a part of.
It's like the front of the boat, I think.
Okay.
It's the front of the ship. What about mine? What about mine?
Read
The part
yours.
that is kind of covered.
Read yours.
My bow was so good, I took a bow.
Say it again.
My
Man.
bow was so good, I took a bow.
Wow. Ouch. My bow is so good, I took a bow. Man. Wow. Wow. I like that. All right. Let me see the rest. After the skit, the girls had to bow to the audience. They took a bow after the Prime Minister's speech. Okay. One more. Can you all give me a homograph of your own?
You don't even see mine though.
No, honestly.
C and C.
C and C. No, they have the sound different.
C and
Box.
C as in the sea water, and then the C as in looking as in look.
But no. They have the spell the same though.
Read
Oh,
and red.
Oh, okay.
Read and red. I like that. Read and red. Yeah.
Right and rope.
Bear and bear.
Bear and
Life.
bear. Type it in the
Life
chat.
and-
Type in the chat. Type in the chat. Let me see.
Right and right.
Live and
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Right
Damn.
and right.
live and live.
Live and live. Yes.
Right and right.
Bats and bouts.
Type in the chat. Type in the chat so I could see it. Type in the chat. Bear and bear. No, they have to spell the same. They have to spell the same. They have to spell the same. Row versus row. Arguing versus action. Oh, yes, that's a good one. Live and live. Very good. Bat and a bat. No, same thing. Lie and
A baseball bat and then the animal bat.
Crimson. What do you mean by yours? I don't understand. Don't they-
Like one is when you fib and then the next one is when you lie down. I can't remember if like lie
But
and lie was
they
both
sound the
different.
same. Lie and lie. They sound the same.
Oh,
They have different
oh,
whistles have different pronunciation.
Mr. Petit,
All right, let me give you all one. Let me see if y'all could say the difference between this one.
Oh, like
You mean I
Rip something apart and when and
and cry?
single teardrop.
Yes. So tear versus
But they
tear.
sound alike.
They do sound alike.
No.
They do. Let me read the definition
Tear
again.
and
Homographs
tear.
are words that are
Tear and
spelled
tear.
the same but have different meanings. Oh, apparently they can sound alike.
Okay.
So I was wrong. They can sound alike once they have a different meaning. So they can sound alike. So lie and lie would work. And someone said,
R.I.P. Rip.
Someone said something and I told them it was wrong. But they could have the
I
same.
said bots and you said it's
Then what
wrong.
about my room?
What John said.
10, 10.
That's what I have here.
Mr. Petit, why are we only using these little 4-letter words?
There.
Match, letter, watch, point,
Say it again.
match, as in matchstick, and a match as in a game.
A game, yeah. That's a good
Then
one.
we have letter, as in the letters or a letter that you write. We have
Wait. Letter and letter?
Yes, sir. The letter as in an alphabet,
Uh-huh.
and then a letter that you write.
That's a good one. I like that.
Oh, that's smart.
I like that, yeah. I like that. Drop
Book.
of water from the eye. Okay, good. Next, we have.
Spring. Use spring, Mr. Petit.
This is the example.
Petit.
When we get the great exercise,
spring.
when we get the great exercise, we'll hit it up a notch. Okay, let's go. So that's homographs. They spell the same, but they have different what?
meanings.
Different meanings. Spelled the same but have different meanings. Okay. So these are homographs, spelled the same, but they have different meaning. And some may even have the same pronunciation, like tear and tear. Next, when you say bat, you mean bat as the animal and then bat as the equipment?
The animal and the baseball bat.
What about
spring?
What about
spring?
Spring is good. Okay, next, homophones. Homophones are words that what? Sound the same.
Sound the same.
But what?
Have different meanings.
Have different what?
Spellings and meanings.
Different spelling. Different spelling. Right? And what?
Meaning.
And meaning, yeah. And meaning. But the key word here is the spelling. That's the main differentiator. Here, that's what differentiates it from homographs. So homophones are words that have the same sound. So these ones have to have the same sound, unlike homographs where the sound don't matter, even though the sounds could overlap, but here we don't have the same meaning. So these are words that have the same sound, words that sound the same but have different meanings and spelling. So
There and there.
What about buy and buy?
Let's go. In the sweet. Okay, let's do this
Week
one.
and week.
There, which is a.
Lead and lead.
1 second. There, which is a place, right?
Pen.
There, which is what?
Showing
Like,
position.
Yeah, showing
ownership.
showing possession. Yeah, possession. So belonging to them. And then you have another type of there, which means they are, right?
The contraction.
Yes, the contraction. So they are. Very good. This is a homophones because they sound the same. All of them sound the same, but they have different spelling and different meaning.
Buy,
Cool.
buy, and buy.
Buy and buy. Oh, that's a good one. So By as in what?
Fancy.
By as in he
Position?
went. Yeah, he went by the shop.
Aisle and aisle.
He went
Like
to
aisle.
buy the, you know, the
This way we
carton of
could
milk.
use C and C now.
Stationery.
This way we could use C and C.
Right,
Yes.
right.
Yeah. Who
Saw
said
and saw.
right and right, which means to
Right,
form
I
It's
and
three
I.
rights. It's three rights.
words?
right,
I think.
right.
Versus what?
Air and hair and air.
Right is like a direction.
Rights.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
left or right.
Correct.
And then like
Week
the
and
right,
week.
like you have the ownership too.
Right as in.
Air
Right,
and hair and
right is
air.
direction.
Correct
It's
or
a third one.
direction. It's the same thing because this is 2 and 1. Like that right could
No,
be used for
I mean like how when you in the Bahamas and you turn 18, you have the right to vote.
that's the same thing, right?
Oh.
RIGHT. Yeah. Okay. Then we have 2 as in
Week
preposition.
Air and air.
Air and oh, that's a good one. Air and air.
2 and 2.
Like air that we breathe and like air to the throne.
Yes, yes. That's too much. What they call it now? What is it called? Dry.
and air, as in your air what you hear with.
Bell.
I like that. I like that. A preposition.
Mr. Petty, about stationery.
What do you mean by stationary? I don't understand.
You have two different types. Stationery as in stay in one place, and the stationery as in like books. They spell different.
Stationary as in books? What do you mean by that?
Stationery, like let's say you go to the stationery store. That's the bookstore.
Oh,
And then-
okay. I got you. No, the number 2. So wrong. The number 2.
Mr. Petit, I was right. That's in the job, right?
What do you mean this work here?
That's all.
In your book.
Alright.
Who's all right? It's not all right.
I mean, that's all.
I have one, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Hi and hi.
Hi and what?
Hi.
Hi and say it again.
H-I and H-I-G-H.
Hi and hi. It's true. Hi and hi. That's true. I like that. Meaning also or excessively. All right.
I and I.
Your and your.
All right. Okay. Okay.
I just remembered one for a homograph. We don't pass that one.
Yeah, we already finished that. All right, let's do a great exercise on it so I can have some practice. All right, so determine state whether pair words are homographs or homophones. So we want to determine if they are homographs or homophones. Remember, please remember that for homographs, they are spelled the same, but they have different meanings.
This is a graded exercise?
Yeah, a good exercise. And then for homophones, they have the same meaning, but different spelling. So this should be good for us to quick and easy. Say whether the words are homographs, homophones. give a brief definition of the words. So after you state whether it's a homograph, homophone, tell me the definition of the word, just like how I did it in here, right? And not only tell you whether it's homograph, homophone, I also gave you the definition. So you want to tell me also the definitions of these, all right? How do y'all want me to go? Hard, easy,
Petite.
medium? How you all want me to go?
Hard.
Hard?
You have to
Hard as
spell
you can.
word
Hard as you
As
can.
hard as I
for
can.
the definition.
Hard as I can. Okay. All right then. Y'all asked
Do
for
we
it.
use our own words to the definition?
Yeah, use your own words for the definition, right? Use your own words. Okay. They say you want it hard. um,
So we write down what do they mean?
yeah, write down what they mean.
That's all.
Put
So write
this in
down.
the chat, right?
No, write it in your book. Write it in your book. Write the answers in your book. All right. All this should be inside of your book. You want to tell me whether it's a homograph or homophone, and then you want to give me the definition of each. All right. Whether it's homograph or homophone, and give me the definition of each. All right. Mhm. All right. Number 9. Oh boy. All right, just 10 of them. I want you to do this on your own. Once you finish with it, then I want you to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp, and then we're gonna go over the answers together. Again, once you finish, I need you to take a picture of your work, and then we can go over the answers together.
You're supposed to be writing sentences with them, right?
No, you're not writing sentences with them.
Oh.
Read the instructions, please. The
My
instructions is
gosh.
very simple. You're gonna tell me whether it's a homograph or homophone. Once you've already done that, then you're gonna define what each word mean. Marie Blantrice. Where's Marie Blantrice? Marie? Can you hear me? Marie Blantrice. Where is she? Matthias Sternquist, can you hear me? Where's Matthias?
Yeah, so
What number you on?
number 7.
Number 7, okay. And Aiden Gray, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number
3.
You understand what you're doing?
I understand it.
Okay. Danaj Moss. Where's Danaj Moss?
Yes, sir.
Have you sent in your work as yet?
I'm still doing it.
What happened to the notes I asked you to send from earlier?
Oh,
Remember,
I guess oh yeah, I got it. I guess
take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Do you have my number?
Yes, sir.
Take a picture of your work and send it to me, okay?
My phone died and I
Yes, sir.
forgot my charger at school.
Use your parents' phone. Use your parents' phone. Use your parents' phone.
I should have a spare charger though. I could find it.
Okay. Okay.
I thought that the second one would have been easy. Like I understand that morning is when the sun comes up, but the other morning I lost.
Well, you have the.
I could say
No one is gonna.
Notice it's spelled
No one,
different because I actually had to scratch mine out because I thought it was spelled the same at first.
Just do it by yourself. These are words you should know.
Half of them I don't know.
Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Charlita? Charlita?
Yes, that's me.
Have you sent in your workers yet?
Yes, I have.
What number you on now?
I am right now on 3.
You understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Taxia Smith? Where's Taxia Smith? Taxia Smith, can you hear me? Toronte Smith, what number you on?
I'm on number 4.
Is there anyone who's finished with all this? Is there anyone who's done? No one is finished? Is there anyone who's passed number?
I'm finished. I'm finished. I'm sending it to you right now.
Okay. Who said they're finished?
Arion.
Arion? Okay.
Yes, I can.
Put your answers inside your book and then send it to me via WhatsApp. All right.
What if you don't have a book? I've been writing on my laptop this entire time.
You need to write in a book. You don't have a book for my class?
I don't have a book at all.
So
I write all my notes on Google Docs.
okay, so what you need to do, you're gonna need to ask your mommy to get you a book so that you can be able to write the notes. Especially for math. You understand me, Arion?
Pardon?
Do you understand me? You can either get a book for my class.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good. So make sure I get the book for my class when you come for tomorrow. You need that. But send me what you have so far on your laptop. Maybe you could send a screenshot. Jasmine Rose, what number you on?
Number 4.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. D.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say do after sending do?
Take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. That's what you should do.
Okay.
May I use the restroom, please, Mr. Petit?
Quickly.
It's a fatigue and hear me.
Who's that speaking? Ethan Smith? Ethan?
I was only asking if you could hear me.
Yes, I could. All right, let's go ahead and answer these questions.
Wait, not yet.
Yeah, we have to go. We're not gonna be all night. All right, so
I'm done.
what y'all have for the first one? First of all, how do you pronounce it?
Subject.
Subject.
Are they pronounced the same?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
What's the first one?
When you testing on something.
Subject is what?
Subject and subject.
Subject
A
is to be
category
prone
of
to, like prone
a
to.
topic for a large
topic.
category.
So it's
topic.
the first subject.
Topic.
Discussion.
Very good. The first one,
A
the first
lesson
subject.
title.
It's a school
Another
topic,
one
right?
is to make something. I could say my favorite subject is maths.
Yeah, very good. A school
Excuse me,
To
Mr.
make
Petit.
someone do something is the next subject.
subject.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
1 second. The
To
first one,
make someone do something.
yes, it's like to put under control.
Forcing someone to do something.
Yeah.
Or you could say, we got 10 subjects to test a new drug.
Yes. Right. So subject means when you are basically when they put you under control. So to put under control,
Mr.
Subject.
Petit, I had apprentice.
Apprentice? No.
Mhm.
No. Number
Like
2.
you are my subjects.
Morning.
You are my subject. That's like
Excuse me,
That's
Mr. Petit.
that's
What
not
about
an
what about
apprentice. That's
Like
a-
peasants then. I don't know.
yeah, more like a peasant or
What about to
What about-
single out?
to single out.
Okay.
Can you say
When
I
you
had
say
tester.
tester, okay. What else?
what a
I had a subject and a sentence.
A subject and
I
a
would
sentence.
slave.
Yeah, a part of a sentence. That's true. Slave, yeah. Morning versus morning. What is that?
like when
one of them is daytime?
Morning or death.
Time of
only day
Period.
when
Time.
someone dies.
Midnight.
Morning, daytime, and morning. Someone there.
A time
Very
of the
good.
day.
Time of the day. And what
They
else?
didn't say if it was
And
a
to
paragraph or
grieve.
whole phone.
To
And
grieve.
mourn
To
someone
grieve.
there.
Very
Someone's
good.
there.
Very good. Start of day.
The expression of
Mr.
sadness
Petit,
for
you didn't
someone
say
else.
if it's a homograph or
A
homophone yet.
feeling of grief or
Oh
act
yeah,
of grief.
that's true. For this one, the first one, that's easy. This one is a homo what?
Phone.
No.
Oh,
Yes.
Homograph. The first one is
Homograph.
Homograph. Homographs
Yeah.
are spelled the same.
Yeah.
You say the second one, eh? Oh, you mean the first?
I mean the
The
first one.
first one is homograph. The second
one.
one is homophone.
Okay, so start of day, and then the next one is what? Grief.
Homophone.
And we say that this is a homo.
But I say, when I woke up this morning, I started to mourn over my mother's death.
Well, you don't want to use that one, please.
Mourning over somebody's death?
Mourning over my cat's death or something like that.
Yeah, mourning over a pet's death or something. Not an actual
Or
person.
being sad over someone who died?
Yes. All right, number 3. What we have for this one? This is what?
Homograph.
Person who is sick in the hospital?
Yes.
Person who's sick in the hospital and patients like
waiting on something.
like you don't have the
To
patience
wait.
to
Patience
wait.
is to wait.
To wait,
Calmly.
It's
To wait.
pluralized.
To wait. So
A set of persons or animals being cared for.
Yes. Very
Can
good.
you
So
also say doctors have a lot of patience for their
Plural.
patients?
yes, we do. So patients would be people in the hospital. And then patience is a virtue.
To wait on someone or
To
something.
wait. Yeah, to wait. The ability to wait.
A cardinal virtue or theological virtue?
The ability to wait. Say it again.
Wait or
I
tolerate.
was asking if it's
Wait
a
on
cardinal
something.
or theological virtue.
What do you mean by cardinal? I don't understand what that means.
It's different types of virtues. I think it's one where you
No, spell the first one. Spell this first one. Type in chat. I don't understand what you mean by that. Okay, people in the, okay, what we call this one? Patients versus patients. That's going to be a homo what?
A homophone.
Homophone.
Yes, homophone. Very good. Good. Oh, what is this one? Number 4.
Like something you
Mr.
doing?
Petit, you want me to tell y'all how I figured out how to tell the difference between
Homograph.
homograph and phone?
Wait 1 second.
Content.
Go ahead, Genesis.
I asked if you want me to tell y'all how I figured out how to tell quickly the graph or it's a phone.
Yeah.
I was picturing in my mind like homograph is like in math how you have to graph something, so it's like laying it out exactly the same. And then homophone is like if it was over the phone, you couldn't tell the difference because you would have to see the spelling.
Yeah. Good point. So homophones, homographs are easy because they're spelled the same. So how do we pronounce this?
Content and content.
Content and what?
And content.
Content and content.
Mr. Petit, you're missing a S from contents.
No, I'm missing no S.
No?
And
Write
content
this
and
down.
content.
Content as like YouTube content and content.
Right?
Content. What is the first one?
Content to be is a form of satisfaction or to be satisfied.
Yeah, to be satisfied.
Can you say like I'm content with my work?
Yes, I'm content
Content
with.
as in like items.
So the information in something that could be media, right? Or satisfaction, right? Satisfaction. Right. Satisfied. Satisfied. I'm satisfied. This is what? A homo what? Homograph.
Homograph.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Ms. Petit. For content, I put peaceful and inside.
Peaceful inside? Peaceful on the inside?
No, peaceful for the first word, and then content for the second one I put inside.
Inside? Why would you say inside? Oh,
inside the contents. The contents in the box.
Yeah, I understand what you mean now. But we want more like a definition, so one word wouldn't work.
A feeling?
A feeling? You mean like satisfaction? A feeling
Like
of
he is
satisfaction.
content.
Okay, but you got to describe the feeling, because happy is a feeling. It's a feeling of gratitude, a feeling of, is it satisfaction? Is it appreciation?
A feeling of satisfaction.
Yeah, when you're satisfied. Number 5, what do you have for number 5? I don't be all night.
Duel is like when two people going against each other.
Very good. So that's a homo.
Fight. Fight.
A DUEL, I think is when two people go together.
Say it again.
And then D.
So duel is what? The first one.
A DUEL.
A fight.
A fight. Very good.
Duel is like when you hold in two things, the
I
two
get them
same
mixed
things
up.
in your hand.
No,
And-
Mr. Petty, the first one is like a second
people?
part.
The
Duel
first
is
one. The first one is a fight. The first one is a fight. EL is a
A
fight.
fight or a 1v1 fight.
And AL is what? Two parts.
Two people.
two
parts
two.
of something.
It's like two
Yeah.
parts of the
Parts.
same thing.
Yeah, two parts of something, right? Like for example, I remember in school when I went to UB, I did a dual major. That means like when you do two majors at one time. So dual is like two parts of the same thing.
Oh, Mr.
Two.
Petit,
Huh?
that means you graduate and got 2 degrees at the same time?
No man, I had to stick to one. I was like,
Or you
I-
started with 2
I-
and then it didn't work?
Yeah, I was like, I
Oh, I was going to say that sound like a plan.
that you could do it, but it'll take you 5 years instead of 4. Yeah. A formal fight, two parts of something. Okay. What is this? Homophone or homograph?
Homograph.
Homophone, because they spell different.
Homophone.
Next, number 6.
The first one is a metal or
type of
Metal,
A
and the
type of metal.
second one is
next one
taking.
is to take something that doesn't belong to you without permission.
Very good. So a type of metal, right? Type of metal, and then the next one is
Unlawful taking.
Taking something you that ain't yours.
to take without permission, right? Take without permission. And this is what a homophone again. All right. I'm going to move this, duplicate. Almost done. All right. Next, how do you pronounce these?
Course and course.
Very good. Course and course. What is it? What's the first course?
The feeling of being rough.
Rough.
Rough. Very good. So rough texture, right? And then the second course is what?
A route or direction.
A
Yes.
process.
A route, so a class or path, right? What do I mean by that? Let me, okay.
So direction wrong, Mr. Petty?
No. This is what we call a homo what? Phone.
Homophone.
Homophone.
Number 8. Let me see if you're good. Let me see if you're really good. Number 8, 9, and 10 are the bangers. What is the difference?
One, it means 60 seconds.
No. Pronounce it.
Minute and minute. Minute and minute.
Very good. Minute and minute.
One means time and one means
One means time and one means?
Details or information.
60 seconds.
One means 60 seconds. The other one means?
Details or
Small.
information.
Very small. Very good. So one is 60 seconds. And the other
Mr.
one
Petit,
means?
what about minute as in Okay, so the minute of this class was that we learned homograph and
Yeah, minutes as in that's another one too. That's
Mr.
another one.
Petit,
Like a rep-
what about court and court?
Yeah, that's a good one. What is that? Homograph or homophone?
That's a
Graph.
homograph.
That's homograph, yes, because they spell it like.
They spell like.
Right.
Yes. that's
Same
correct.
thing.
Number 9. Let me see if y'all get this one. How do you pronounce this?
invalid and invalid.
What?
Invalid and invalid. I mean,
Same thing as what I just said.
No, not the same thing. How do you pronounce it?
Invalid and
Invalid and invalid.
Invalid and invalid. Very good. Invalid and invalid. Okay. What's the first one? Invalid. What is that?
unapplicable.
Null or void.
Yeah, null or not valid. What else? What's the next one? Invalid is what?
Disabled.
Disabled. Yeah, disabled. Someone who was disabled. Invalid. And number 10. Effect versus effect. What do you have for that one?
Affect is the cause, and effect is the aftermath. Is what happened.
All right. So effect is basically to influence. So to influence. And effect is a result. Right? That's basic. What is this, by the way? Homograph, homophone,
Homophone.
homophone. I feel like I didn't answer one of them. Okay, homograph. All right. How did y'all do on this? Did y'all do good?
Yes, sir. I got all correct.
All right. Anyone else got all right? Anyone else got all right?
I did.
Anyone else got all right? All right. Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Can you go back to the screen there, the notes, please?
I can. For those of you who are finished, and you've already taken a picture of your work and sent it to me, you can leave. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Excuse me, sir. Could send me them match quiz, please.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Excuse me, sir.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Take
Send me
care.
them match
Good night, Mr. Petit.
match quiz, please.
Someone is asking for the maths quiz. That's Rosemary.
Excuse me, sir.
Rosemary, you're asking for the maths quiz?
Yes, sir.
All right, no problem.
Okay.
All right.
Good night.
Good night. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.